Me too. Let's get this thing going. You hear me? You hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Tam Tam, you want to go here? You want me to move, scooch? Or this way, either way. Well, Cam has an extra long mat, so go here. Go here. Cam has an XXL mat. He's a big man. It's okay. If anyone needs it, it's you. It's funny when some little tiny people have really big mats. My friend she's like smaller than me, and she has like a bigger mat than you. She's like, whoa. It's kind of nice though. I'm like, good for you. Take up space. Yeah, right? Who are you? You're Cam. All right. Hi, Norma. Okie dokie, my friends. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. I'm going to teach this class. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go on a little road trip. So I will be back next Tuesday, but this week I won't be teaching the rest of my classes. So tomorrow, my 5 p.m., Kim's still teaching it. We usually co-teach it, but she'll be just teaching it herself. And then Thursday morning, Jacoby will be here. Thursday night, Kennedy is teaching my 8:30 p.m. And then on Sunday, Denise Druce is subbing for me at 10 a.m. So still come practice if you want, and I'll see you hopefully next Tuesday. Other than that, let's just do the thing. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated meditation. And you can sit any way you want. So this is easy pose with one ankle in front of the other. You could sit cross-legged, you could kneel, you could use your block or a prop of some sort. And you might also take a moment to just kind of move and feel your body. So feel this morning what's going on inside of you physically. How are you? And then when you are ready, no rush, just settle into stillness. So eventually, just find a place to rest your hands. Make it somewhat intentional. So if you're resting your hands in your lap, palms face down to be a little more grounded, palms face up to be a little more open or receptive. You want to bring your hands to your heart, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. All of those are great options. So just whatever feels most resonant for you. And either close your eyes or lower and soften your gaze. If you like to keep your eyes open, you might try just gazing down at the tip of your nose. Take these first couple moments to just really transition from your life outside to this space, to this room. So feel yourself in this room. Feel your body, your sit bones on the ground, the air on your skin. Notice physical sensations that are present as you sit. And also notice just energetically, how are you feeling this morning? And even emotionally, what's flowing through you? There might be a lot, there might be a little, there might be nothing at all. Maybe there's a numbness. So there's no right or wrong. Just notice, tune in, notice how you feel. And start to bring more awareness to your breath. So you could either visualize it, if you're a visual person, maybe you see it in some way using your imagination, just flowing in and out or up and down the length of your spine. If you're more tactile, you can feel into the expansion of your inhales, the contraction, the letting go of your exhales. So just start to pay more attention to your breath. Use your breath as an anchor point to keep you present. So anytime your mind wanders off, which is completely normal, just notice and then come back to your breath. So when we focus on the inhale as it's happening, the exhale as it's happening, we really can't help but be right here, right now. Everything else just kind of falls away. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. And then take a moment to pause in fullness. Maybe even find an extra little sip of air at the top. And then big sigh, let it go. Ah, good. Do that a couple more times. So great big inhale, fill up. As full as you can become. Hold in fullness. Extra little sip if it's there. And then open your mouth and release. Ah, beautiful, everyone. Do that one more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. See this prana, this life force filling up every little space inside of you. See if you can find 2 extra sips this time. And then open your mouth, let it go. Ah, nice job. Now with your lips sealed, begin to drop into your ujjayi breath. So ujjayi breath is the type of breath we use through our physical yoga practice to guide us, to support us. So each inhale, it's really deep, it's really spacious, it's really big, comes all the way down from our diaphragm. It's almost like you're taking a really deep, slow motion gasp. So your lips are sealed through your nose, but it sounds different. It feels different than a typical nostril breath. You're constricting the muscles in the back of your throat. As you do so, you really hear the breath pass through the back of your throat. Makes a little whisper noise or an oceanic sound. So that inhale, it's big, spacious, powerful. And the exhale is slow, steady, all the way to emptiness, all the way to the very bottom. So the exhale, it's like you're fogging up a window, but your lips are sealed over the breath. So essentially, you're fogging up a window on the inside of your body. You're starting to build a little bit of heat inside, warm your insides up just by breathing in this way. See if you can use this breath to guide you through your practice and to support you from within. And if it hasn't clicked for you yet, if it doesn't click for you today, that's okay. But do stay curious about it. There is something there to be discovered. So if you want to stay right here, just breathing, just connecting to your own internal rhythm for a little longer, or even the whole entire class. If this is where you want to be the whole class, you would be doing just as much yoga as anybody else in this room. So this is the practice, this paying attention, this being present, noticing. If you're ready to start moving, friends, take your breath with you and transition forward onto your hands and your knees. So from hands and knees today, just start with some cat-cow undulations. So as you inhale, lift your heart, lift your tailbone behind you, spread through your front ribs. And as you exhale, round and hollow out, curl in, even push the ground away. And see if you can find mobility, not just through your lower and your upper back, but your mid back, right in the middle of your spine as well. Good, beautiful. So feel into your spine, feel into your shoulders, your hips. Feel into your arms and your hands and your fingers. Take just a couple more rounds like this. And then return just to a neutral spine position. We'll take threaded needles. So make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. We'll start with our right arm. So right arm out to the right, all the way up. Breathe in here. And then as you exhale, thread your right arm through. So reach as far as you can, then gently come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder and head. You can work it however you want. So if you want to keep your left hand down, that's perfectly fine. You might even press through your left hand or your left fingertips. You wrap your left arm behind your back. If you want to extend your left leg out, go for it. So your pose, feel into it, breathe into it. How much space can you create with your big, spacious inhales? And then every exhalation, can you connect back to your center, that deepest place inside of you? So at the bottom of each exhale, navel to spine, feel that connection. Take about 2 or 3 more rounds right here. Nice job, you guys. And then if you do happen to have your left hand or your left knee lifted, go ahead and set them back down. And on an inhalation, unthread your right arm, reach it out and all the way up one more time. Exhale, right hand down. And this time, take some circles with your hips. So all the way around, great big circles. You can go either direction. And you could also get more creative. You could make figure eights, little infinity signs. You could stay in one place and just kind of work back and forth if it feels especially tender or stiff. So feel now into your side bodies. Maybe you take it all the way back towards a child's pose or all the way forward towards cobra, up dog position. Nice, Lily. Beautiful movement. So feel into your body. Rather than thinking your way into your body, feel your way in. Couple more rounds just like this. And then slowly start to make your way back to neutral spine position. And we'll prepare for tabletop on the other side. So knees at least hips width distance apart. Left arm out all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, thread your left arm through. So as you rest down on your shoulder and your head, you're not putting tons of weight there. You feel a connection to your strong core lifting you up. See if you can breathe big, deep breaths. So every single inhalation, you feel your back body expand and inflate. If I put my hands on your back, I would know, are you inhaling? Are you exhaling? I would feel it. Every exhale, all the way to empty. And at the bottom of your exhale, see if you can find what we call Uddiyana Bandha. So your core lock, that connection to your center. Soft through your face and your jaw and your forehead. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. Good job, friends. If your right hand is lifted, set your right hand back down, right knee back down. On an inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out and up once more, maybe even higher this time. And then left hand to the ground. If you want to move a little bit on your hands and your knees first, that's fine. But eventually, downward facing dog is where we're headed. So you can start your transition back to down dog whenever you would like. Beautiful, everybody. So once you're back in down dog, keep feeling around. Maybe pedal out your heels. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. See if you can let go of needing to get your legs completely straight or needing to get your heels flat on the ground. If that happens for you, awesome. But if not, no big deal. For me personally, I get more out of down dog, out of the posture, when I bend my knees a lot and lift up to the balls of my feet. So whatever works for you, the intention of this pose is lengthening from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. And feel that connection to your center, lifting you out of your arms and your hands. So imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button, nice Chris, and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Nice poses, everybody. Take one more big inhalation into your down dog. And then as you exhale, gaze forward to the top of your space, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, find your halfway lift position. Lengthen, spine parallel to the ground. Breathe in. Nice, Jacob. And exhale, let it go. Refold. Awesome, Cam. Do that one more time. Halfway lift. So crown of your head reaches forward, back of your neck, sides of your neck, nice and long. Exhale, fold. Beautiful breath. This time we'll rise all the way up. So come through that halfway lift. Keep rising, arms overhead. Hands to your heart as you exhale. With your breath, let's flow for a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Slow dive. Take it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release and fold. Press into your feet, lead with your heart, rise. Inhale, arms extend, maybe you even gaze up. Hands to your heart as you exhale. We'll take that one more time through your half sun salutation. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hinge at your hips and dive down slowly. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice, Laura. Breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Spinal extension. Nice, Norma. And exhale, let it go. Press into your feet, connect to your strong core, rise. Inhale, arms overhead. Hands to your heart as you exhale. All right, this time, inhale, arms reach up. Let's take a yin yang side body stretch. So right arm underneath, left arm on top. You're reaching your right fingertips towards the windows and your left fingertips towards the opposite wall. See if you can sway your hips towards the windows as well. So a little more weight in your left foot. Your right tiptoes could even reach out to the right. Just keep them nice and light on the ground. And then breathe into your long left side. See if there's more space you can create with your big deep breath. Nice, Kay. Take one more big full body breath. Reach a little further. And then with your inhalation, back through center, both feet on the ground, both arms to the sky. And then other side as you exhale. So left arm underneath, right arm on top, hips sway right, maybe left tiptoes, reach out to the left. So lots of weight root down through your right foot, especially the inner edge. Nice, Samantha. And then breathe into your right waistline. Breathe into the space between your right ribs. See if you can create more length than you even thought you could. One last round. As you inhale back to center, arms reach up. And as you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Try not to hyperextend or lock out through your elbow joints, and start to reach your hands back away from your body if it is available to you. And then only if you would like, option to add a little baby back bend. So hug an invisible yoga block with your inner thighs as you press your hips forward, puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. Breathe into the front of your heart, front of your shoulders. Take one more inhale. And with your exhale, hands stay clasped. Hinge at your hips all the way down and fold. Head back. If it your knees more so that your neck can relax. Head can hang. Give your head a little nod. See if you can lift your butt higher using your strong core. See huge inhalation. And then with your exhale, hands to your low back, gently release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. You could shake them out for a moment if you want to. With your next inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift position. Realign your spine. Nice, Jane. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So pause for a moment. Really find your strength. Check in with your hands. Spread your fingers super wide and push the ground away actively. See if you can take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Keep your navel drawing in and up. And see if you can feel your breath, especially in your back body. See if you can feel your strong legs. So squeeze through the fronts of your thighs. If you want to come down to your knees to modify at any time, totally fine with me. Next time you inhale, little baby rock forwards. You're on your tippy toes, or knees can come down. Exhale, lower just halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward and don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up into your high plank. Do that once more. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Your hips should still be level with shoulders. Don't let them sink. Inhale, push back up. Good. And then this time, exhale all the way down to your belly, strong straight line. Inhale, find Spider-Man Cobra. So hands come out to frame your yoga mat up on your fingertips. Inhale, lift your heart. Elbows face the sky. And as you exhale, take a little twist to your right. Dip your left shoulder down. Very nice. Inhale back to center. Heart lifts. Tone your belly to support low back. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Nice, Abby. Take it one more time each side with your own breath. So feel front body, back body, side bodies. Even lower body. Nice, Tracy. And then as you are ready, an inhale will bring you back to center. You can find your way to down dog, however you would like to get there. Once you're back in your dog pose, about 5 deep breaths. You're welcome to explore. So if you feel like lifting one leg and then the other leg, go for it. If you feel like turning this into a turbo dog, go for it. So the only thing that you would do if you want to take turbo dog, bend your elbows a lot and squeeze them in towards each other so that your forearms are hovering above the ground, almost like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms just hover. Yeah, nice, Deb. Keep lifting your hips. Feel your strong center. Feel your breath slow and steady. Beautiful, you guys. Couple more rounds in your dog pose. All right, last big inhalation as you push the ground away. And then exhale, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift position, lengthen. Exhale, release and bow. Then rise all the way up, arms extend. Inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. We'll build our flow now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm under, left arm on top, side body stretch. Inhale through center, realign, and then take it to the other side. Exhale, all the way to empty. Inhale, reach, high mountain. As you exhale this time, cactus your arms, curl open. Navel to spine, protects low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then take it all the way down with your exhalation. Slow dive into your forward fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you want. So you can skip it all together. You can take it on your knees. You can add push-ups. Eventually, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Once you're back in your dog pose, reconnect to your breath. So feel it, hear it, use it to support you. Next time you inhale, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And you can open your hip if you want. You can keep your hips square if you want, but just feel your strong hands on the ground, your strong core lifting you up. Try not to sink into your left side. So hug in with your left inner thigh as you lift from your center. Take one more big inhale. Everybody make your right leg straight, strong, and powerful. See if you can even spread through your toes. Now keep your hips high, knee towards your nose, curl in. Should be on your back, tippy toes, and then step forward as soft as you can, low lunge. Crescent lunge, rise slowly. So all of your toes face directly forward. Get a nice long stance, but rather than sinking into it, hugging towards midline. So front hip draws back hip draws forward. You feel really strong and stable through your legs. And then with the stability in your legs, your upper body grows into your expression of the pose. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but whatever you're doing, you're aware of it, you feel it. So are you spreading your fingers or are you softening your hands? Where's your gaze? How about your shoulders? Check in with your shoulders. If you're shrugging them up towards your ears, see if you can soften them down. Beautiful, you guys. Nice awareness. Take one more inhale into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, lean forward and bring your hands to your front thigh. So as you press your hands into your front thigh, draw your belly button in and up. So I want you to feel almost like you're puffing up through your low back rather than back bending or arching. So just the opposite, almost like you're rounding, and you should feel then your strong connection to your center. Try to keep that. Lean forward, float your back foot off the ground. So think of a strong, powerful line from the crown of your head back to your heel. Hips are square, so inner thighs face each other. Yes. Core is engaged to help support you. Nice, Nan. You can stay right here with your hands on your thigh, or option to add arms. So your arms might reach out, back, or forward would be most intense. Full warrior 3. Nice, Brooklyn. Take one last deep breath in your personal fullest expression. Awesome, Daisy. And then see if you can slowly come back into your crescent lunge with a soft landing. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, and exhale, bring your hands to your mat. We won't do this when we flow, but for right now, walk your hands over to the left long edge of your yoga mat, parallel your feet, and straighten your legs. You're in a wide-legged forward fold. Invitation to inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, either fold or anywhere you want to go to explore. So feel free to be playful, to get curious. Just feel around. If you'd rather just hang out and breathe, that is perfect as well. Nice, Kate. So try not to hyperextend through the backs of your knees, but a little or a big bend in your knees might be more beneficial. You want to feel that connection to your center, your belly button drawing in and up. And as that happens, lift your sit bones as high as you can. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky if you're working your folds. Take about 2 or 3 more deep breaths. Awesome, Samantha. Nice job, everybody. Good awareness. All right, fingertips to the ground. So bend your knees if you need, and then crawl your hands to the top of your space. Rotate your toes forward so you're in a low lunge position. And then from here, standing splits. Left leg lifts, right foot roots. So just like a forward fold with one leg lifted. Feel your connection to center. Once again, I'll say it a million times. If you can find your center in every single pose, all of a sudden, you're fighting through it much less. Your core is helping stabilize, support. So feel your connection to center and use it to your advantage. Feel your breath, use it to your advantage. Take one more big inhale, maybe lift your left leg a teeny tiny bit higher, maybe spread your toes a little more. And then as you exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks in the back of your right knee, both knees bend, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend, left leg high. Exhale, we'll do 3 like that, Shiva squat. So tuck your left knee in the back of right. Curl in all the way to empty. Inhale, re-extend. You can try little handstand hops here if you want. Exhale, last one, Shiva squat. And then inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your left foot back again. But this time, pivot your back heel down and rise up to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So right toes face directly forward, left toes directly to the left. And let your hips open towards the windows. So rather than trying to pull your back hip forward or pull your back shoulder forward, let your shoulders open, let your heart open, let your hips open. As you bend into your front knee, track it towards your pinky toe. Nice CC. So think of wrapping your front butt cheek, your right butt cheek, underneath your body. Yeah, good, Norma. And then notice if you're flaring your ribs forward, draw navel to spine. So get that little tone of your belly. It's your transverse abdominis engagement. Supports your low back. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back, and lengthen through your right side. As you lengthen your right side, keep bending your right knee a lot. And if you want, you can reach your left arm behind you and forward, kind of like a yin-yang variation, or in front of you and forward. Just an option. If there's any other variation you want to take, choice is always yours. So breathe into your right waistline. Breathe into your right rib cage, the space between your ribs. Nice, Jill. Soften through your face. So nothing is forceful or aggressive, but you are finding your edge. So maybe there's a little shake there. You can breathe big and spacious, even still. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, come back to warrior two. We're gonna set up a triangle today. So straighten your front leg. Imagine your hips are being pulled towards the back wall. So hips reach back as your right fingertips reach forward, like you're getting pulled into opposite directions. Then right hand towards the ground, left towards the sky. You can bring your right hand to your shin or a block. Try not to put a lot of weight in your right hand. So use your core strength to support you. Keep your heart open, keep your hips open. Keep breathing. If you would like a challenge, you can reach your left arm forward towards the front of the room, bicep next to your ear. So feel that length in your left side. And then possibly also reach your right arm forward. So it's like you're holding an invisible yoga block in between your palms. If you take this variation, be sure you can support yourself with the strength in your legs and the strength in your core with your big deep breaths. Awesome, Liz. Take your last couple rounds. Really good, nice, Sandra. And then from the press of your feet, friends, reverse triangle. So rise up, reach up and slightly back. Keep your hips as level as you can. So most of us have the tendency to kind of sink into one or the other. Hips nice and level. Feel the length in your right side from your right foot all the way up to your right fingertips. Yes, beautiful. One more inhale here as you reach. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot so you're in low lunge. Now from low lunge, three-legged down dog. Take your right leg to the sky. Everybody this time, open up your hip. So bend your knee, reach your knee out, and then up. Feel your right outer glute, your medial glute, squeezing to create this action. So try not to sink into your left side. You are more than welcome to stay right here. Otherwise, one more inhale here. As you exhale, right knee, left elbow. So a little twist, get as close as you can. Awesome. Inhale back up. See if you can open your hip again. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Don't let your butt drop down. Yes. Inhale back up. This time square hips, long through your right leg. Exhale straight to down dog or rock forward, chaturanga. Take it however you like, three-legged or right foot can come down. Knees can even come down. Nice, Tammy. Inhale, heart lifts. And take an extra breath or two if you'd like in your heart opener. And then eventually downward facing dog. Might feel nice to give yourself an open mouth sigh. Might feel nice to walk it out for just a moment. All right, from your down dog, left leg to the sky. Nice, Cam. So feel that long line of energy. And if there's any way you want to explore, feel free. Just stay rooted through your strong hands. Your hands are your foundation in down dog. So I know it's tempting to want to just put all your weight in your right leg, but use your hands. Grip with the pads of your fingertips. Feel your strong shoulders and your strong core. Use your big deep breath. Very nice, friends. Take one more inhale. Make your left leg long, strong, powerful. Keep your hips high, knee towards your nose. So round, hollow out, and then step forward as soft as you can. Rise slowly into crescent. So if it feels like your back heel is almost on the ground, invitation to widen your stance just a little bit and try to get your back heel high. And then from that place, this nice long stance, hug back in towards midline. So front hip draws back hip draws forward, low belly tones, and you feel into your expression through your upper body. Lift your heart, reach through your fingertips, or if you feel like softening through your hands, and even bending your elbows a little, fine with me, as long as it's intentional. Beautiful, everybody. Soft through your face, intentional with your gaze. Nice, Sue. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh. So lean forward, push your hands firmly into your front thigh and draw your navel towards your spine. Again, like you're puffing up your low back. So if you find this connection to your center right now, it will help you balance. Try to keep that connection to center. Lean forward, back foot floats up. Keep your hips square. So it's tempting, I know, to open your right hip. Try to keep your inner thighs facing one another. Back foot powerful, like you're stomping it on an invisible wall. Nice, Jill. And then only if you want to, option for arms. Arms could reach out, back, or to your sides. So good, everybody. Where's your breath? Big and spacious. Take one more round in your warrior 3 variation. Nice, Jane. And then come back, soft landing if possible. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Nice, Kirsten. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Walk your hands over to the long edge of your mat, right side. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Invitation for a halfway lift if you want it. And then with your exhale, either fold or play and explore on your own. So any way you like. Tap into our music. Oh, good. Nice exploration, nice variations. About 2 or 3 more breaths. All right. If you're working somewhere, finish it up. And then fingertips to the ground or hands to the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need. And mindfully crawl your hands forward, low lunge. From your low lunge, standing splits. Left foot is your base, right leg lifts. If your right foot only lifts a couple inches away from the ground, that's as high as it goes, fine with me. Just find your edge and then be with it. Breathe into it, soften around it. Hug in with your left inner thigh and lift from your center. Feel that invisible rope attached to your belly button, lifting you up. Spread your right toes behind you. Wiggle them around. See if you can even feel your little baby pinky toe. Take one more inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. So right knee tucks in the back of left knee. Both knees bend. Right heel towards your right glute. Inhale, re-extend, standing splits, or take a little hop. Exhale, Shiva squat. All the way to empty. Get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend, or a little hop. And then one more time. Exhale, Shiva squat. All the way to empty. Nice work. Inhale, re-extend. And as you exhale this time, step your right foot back. Set up your warrior 2 legs and rise as you are ready. Left arm will reach forward, right arm will reach back. Left toes will face forward, right toes directly towards the right side of the room. And if you were to draw a line from your heel back to your back foot, you either want that line to intersect your back arch or line up with your back toes, whatever feels better in your body. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body and feel your front knee track towards your pinky toe. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. So reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Nice, Vanessa. And then if you want, your right arm can reach forward, maybe in front of your belly or behind your back. Back leg is strong as well. So both feet are grounded and rooted through the inner and outer edges. Your back thigh is engaged. So sometimes I like to imagine my back thigh as a piranha fish and it's squeezing around the femur bone. So feel that strong and supportive for your back leg. Okay, one more big inhale here as you reach. And then exhale, come back to warrior two. And straighten your front leg, setting up for our triangle posture. So if you need to shorten your stance just the tiniest bit, feel free. And then imagine a rope attached to the outside of your right hip. It's pulling back. So as it pulls back, reach forward like you're being pulled in opposite directions. And when you can't reach anymore, left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky. So try not to collapse. Everything stays open, especially your heart. Yes, beautiful. Left hand can be on your shin or on a block, or it can be hovering. You ideally want to use your core and your legs to hold you here. Your hand is just there for a little support. If you want more, right arm forward, work that length in your right side. Maybe both arms forward. Stay open. Stay grounded through your feet. Big and spacious breaths. Last couple. So nice, you guys. Awesome, Chris. All right, from the press of your feet, next inhalation, reverse triangle. So rise up, reach up and slightly back. Feel into your hips. Notice if you're sinking into one or the other, try to keep them nice and level. And then just feel the length in your left side from left foot all the way up to left fingertips. Breathe into that space. Little tone in your belly, navel to spine, transverse abdominis. Yes, awesome, Nan. Take one more big inhale. Trace. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge position. So pivot to the ball of your back foot. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg to the sky. This time, open up your hip. So bend your knee, reach it out and up. Feel your outer left glute squeezing, your medial glute engaging. Great place to stay. Or one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. So a little twist across your body. Awesome. Inhale back up, three-legged dog. Open your hip again. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit. Try not to let your butt sink or droop. Inhale, back up. This time, square hips, long through your left leg. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Take it however you like. So feel free to bring your foot down or your knees down. Inhale to lift your heart. And then exhale, either downward facing dog, or if you're feeling a child's pose or some other resting pose, now is a great time. Might feel really good to give yourself a couple open mouth sighs as well. So we will now flow one breath, one movement through pretty much that entire sequence. So as best you can, let your breath guide you. Keep it big and spacious and powerful. So if it feels like I am cueing too slow, see if you can breathe slower and bigger and deeper. If you want to just do your own thing or take a rest at any time, please honor whatever you need, whatever your body needs. So this is your practice. Give yourself whatever you need the most, even if that's just laying on your mat for the rest of the class. So totally up to you. If you would like to join me, downward facing dog, ujjayi breath. These shoulders, okay? All right, great big inhalation into your down dog. Push the ground away. And then exhale to look forward and however you like to get there, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, let it go. And then rise all the way up. Inhale, arms extend, big stretch. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, here we go with our flow. Inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch, right arm under, left arm on top. Exhale. Inhale, center. Other side, up and over, exhale. Inhale, high mountain. And with your exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, curl open. Yes, inhale, re-extend, feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine as you reach. And then stick out your butt, exhale, slow dive. Very good. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back, exhale, chaturanga. You might even hold empty as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog, nice daisy. As you inhale, take your right leg high, active through your right foot. With your exhale, soft and slow, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to spine. Prepare for your balance. Inhale, lean forward, back foot floats up. Stay and hold as you exhale. Option to add your arms as you exhale. And then inhale, crescent, soft landing. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg. And just one time, Shiva squat, left knee to the back of right, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend, reach. And exhale, step your left foot back, warrior two legs, but take it all the way up, reverse warrior. So inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, triangle, come through center, straighten your front leg, reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptiness. Inhale, reverse try. So press into your feet, rise. Reach up and slightly back. Nice job. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg up and back, open your hip. Hang out here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged, open your hip. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get just as close as you can. Inhale, three-legged. Now square off your hips, everyone. And exhale, straight to down dog or come forward, chaturanga dandasana. Nice, Brooklyn. Inhale, peel your heart open. Elbow tips point back. Exhale, down dog. Thanks, Sandra. All right, other side, left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Softly, with awareness, step forward, low lunge. Rise up, crescent. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to front thigh, navel to spine. Feel your center, use it. Inhale, back foot floats up. Stay here with your exhalation, optional arms if you want them. So good, nice Liz, come back, land in your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Right leg lifts, standing splits. Reach your right toes high, spread them apart. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee tucks into the back of left. Nice, Samantha. Inhale, re-extend. You can take a little hop if you want. Exhale, step your right foot back. So back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Reverse warrior all the way up and back. Exhale, triangle. So come through center, straighten your front leg, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Inhale, reverse try. So legs stay the same. Press into your feet. Reach up slightly back, hips level. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg back and up. Open your left hip. Hang out here if you'd like. Otherwise, exhale, left knee, right elbow, little twist. Nice, Tam. Inhale, back up. Left to left as you exhale. Use your obliques. Nice, Norma. Inhale back up. This time square hips, square hips. Exhale, down dog or come forward, chaturanga dandasana. Good, Lily. Inhale, curl open. And exhale, downward facing dog pose. Very good. That is one round. We've got one more. This time I'm going to add in a few things. So stay present. Listen to my cues. Take what works. Leave the rest behind. If you would like to join me, one more inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, look to the top of your mat. Step, tiptoe, or hop. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Let's rise. Big full body stretch as you breathe in. And hands to your heart. Exhale. All right, listen. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So you can float to tiptoes if you feel like it. Inhale, back to high mountain, heels down. Now we'll take our side body stretch. Exhale, right arm underneath. Inhale, center. Other side. Exhale, left arm under. Inhale, center. Baby back bend with your exhale. Make it come from mid and upper back, not so much low back. Inhale, realign. So feel into your neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And then take it down into your fold. Exhale. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Use your exhale or even hold empty if you need to. Inhale to grow into your back bend. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Make it strong and powerful. Keep your hips high as you exhale. Step through softly. Nice, Laura. And then rise slowly. Crescent. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to spine. Prepare first. And then inhale, lean forward, back foot floats up. Strong, powerful line. Stay here for your exhalation. Optional arms if you want. So good. And then come back, soft landing, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, standing splits, left leg floats high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck your left knee into the back of right. Inhale, re-extend. Hop if you want. Exhale, step your left foot back. Set up your warrior two stance. Reverse warrior. So rise all the way up, reach back. Nice, Abby. And then exhale, triangle. Come through center, straighten your front leg, reach forward, tip it over. Please feel free to stay here in triangle or option for balancing half moon. Reach your right hand forward, float your back foot up. Keep your back leg active, strong, powerful. Back foot active, strong, powerful. Hips open. Nice, Deb. Stack your left hip on top of right. So see if you can squeeze through your outer right glute. It's that medial glute. Press your hips forward. The left hip is stacked on top of right. Maybe lift your back leg a tiny bit higher. And then see if you can find a soft landing in warrior two. Bend your front knee, step your back foot back, warrior two. Good, take a moment to adjust if needed. Next time you breathe in, straighten front leg, reach up and back, reverse triangle. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Three-legged down dog, take your right leg back and up, open your right hip. Now listen. Pause here, hold here, or flip your dog. Right foot comes down. Right arm reaches forward. Lift your hips, lift your heart. So three-legged down dog, right leg lifted, and then flip your dog if you want. All right, those of you in flip dog, come back, regular down dog. Walk it out. You can keep walking it out. Or invitation to inhale, rock forward into a high plank. Cover right leg if you want. Exhale, chaturanga. So good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. You are almost there. One more side. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Step through softly, low lunge. Rise slowly, mindfully, crescent lunge. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Belly button pulls in and up. And then float off your back foot, warrior three variation. As you exhale, option to add arms if you want. As you inhale, come back to crescent, soft landing maybe. Yay, good job. Exhale, hands to the earth. Standing splits, right leg lifts. Spread your toes, make your right foot active. Shiva squat just one time. Curl in, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend. And then step your right foot all the way back. Pivot your back heel down. Reverse warrior all the way up and back, lengthening through left side, bending left knee. And then exhale, triangle pose. Come through warrior two, straighten front leg. Reach forward, tip it over. Nice, Jane. You can absolutely stay in your triangle or float your back foot up. Make your back leg active like you're karate kicking with your back leg, but it got frozen, so it's really powerful. Squeeze your outer left butt cheek and press your hips forward. So rather than just opening with your arm, open through your heart space. See if you can lift your back leg a tiny bit higher. Take one last inhale. Awesome, Kirsten. And then come back, soft landing in warrior two. Take a moment to adjust if you need. And then next inhalation, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle, reach up and slightly back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, open your left hip. So left leg back and up, left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Open your hip, maybe flip your dog, left foot comes down. Yeah, good. If you're in the back bend, breathe all the way down to your belly. One more big, deep breath. And then bring it back, regular down dog. Everybody walk it out. Inhale, if you would like. High plank, hover left if you want. Chaturanga, exhale. So good. Inhale, heart lifts. Nice, Liz. And then you choose down dog, child's pose, hero's pose, anywhere you want to go. Just give yourself a moment. Be in your body to reconnect, to feel, not just physically feel yourself, but energetically. So feel yourself right here as an energetic being. All that energy flowing through you. All that prana, that life force. Nice work, everybody. Just a couple more grounding breaths. Downward facing dog. All right. Inhale your right leg to the sky. And then pigeon pose. Right shin to the top of your mat. Come down gently. If you'd rather take this on your back or some other variation, fine with me. Try to get your right knee out to the edge of your mat, towards the long edge, so you're getting that external rotation through your hip. And then rather than leaning over to the right and plopping onto your right hip or pushing your right hip down, hug in. So like there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek, pulling up and back. as your heart moves forward and down. Thanks, Brooklyn. Good. So it's transverse abdominis, even here. So if you're trying to push your hips towards the ground and flaring your ribs forward, try to actually do the opposite of that. Draw navel to spine, lift your right hip up and back. Feel that connection to center. It's like everything integrates. Nice, Sue. And then you fold forward. That looks good, Norma. Good variation. Big, deep breath. So wherever you are at, your variation of this posture, use your breath to soften around it. You want them? Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. These are so hard to keep in. Just notice, friends, are you tensing up anywhere you don't need to be? So lots of times I notice I'm clenching my jaw without even realizing it. Sometimes I'm making a fist with my hands without even realizing it. So see if those places you don't need to be engaging, you can soften. Take about 3, 4, 5 more breaths here. Really good awareness, everybody. If you want, last big inhale, fill up as big as you possibly can, just like we did at the beginning, and hold in fullness. And then take an extra little sip, visualize it, moving down into your right hip. Open mouth sigh. We will come into a 3-legged tabletop. So you can get there however you need to. If you're in regular pigeon, lift your upper body, curl your back toes under, and kind of scoot your back knee forward. And then unthread your right leg, take it back, give it a nice little shaky shake. And then after a few shakes, pivot on your left knee so your left foot comes out to the side of your mat like a little kickstand. Right arm reaches up, open up into a modified side plank. So right foot can stay lifted, or if you want to set your right foot down, that's fine. Maybe reach your right arm forward towards the front wall and feel the length in your right side. And then if you want, final option, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your right foot. Get that nice quad stretch. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Squeeze through your outer left butt cheek. Press your hips forward. Let your heart look up. Nice, Sandra. Take one last deep breath. Nice, Stacy. Slowly let it go. Hands and knees. Maybe a couple cat-cows or hip circle. Maybe even a vinyasa if you want it. See you in down dog in your next couple breaths. Very nice. Notice the difference between right side and left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, pigeon pose, left shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down nice and easy. So again, try to get your left knee out wide so you're getting the external rotation through your hip. Closer to parallel with the front edge of your mat, your shin is, the deeper you are pushing this pose. So if you have tighter hips, maybe keep your left foot closer to your groin. And again, find transverse abdominis. So rather than pressing your ribs forward and pressing your hips down, the opposite, navel to spine, lift your left butt cheek back and up, feel everything integrate, everything plug in. And then work the pose, soften around it, breath by breath. And again, notice, are you tensing up? Are you tightening up anywhere you don't need to be? Just by noticing, see what happens. See if anything shifts. Think about 3 to 5 more. If you would like, last big inhale, invitation to fill up as big as you can and hold. And when you're holding, find that extra little sip, send it down into your left hip. Big sigh, let it go. Good job. Start to find your way into your 3-legged tabletop. So plant your hands, scoot your back knee forward, take your left leg back, shaky, shaky, shake. After a few shakes, moving into modified side plank. So pivot on your right knee, right foot comes to the outside of your yoga mat, and then open up towards the windows. So left arm to the sky. You can set your left foot down if you want. Otherwise, keep your left foot active. There's just like balancing half moon, but you're on your hands and your knees. So same idea, press with your back foot. Press your hips towards the windows. Maybe reach your left arm forward towards the front of the room. Work your left side, the length in your left side. And then only if you want, bind your pose. Bend your left knee, reach back, grab your foot. Use gentle leverage. So kick foot into hand. Try to spread your toes as you kick your foot into your hand and pull your hand back into your foot. Your left shoulder is open. Press your hips forward. One last huge breath. Amazing. And then slowly release. You choose one final down dog, one final vinyasa, one final child's pose, or maybe just some cat cows or some hip circles. And then in your next few rounds, however you would like to, start a transition down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you prefer. Once you're down on your back, just gently hug your knees towards your belly. Take a little rock side to side. And then after a few rocks, supine spinal twist of your choice. You can go to either side first. Just be aware of the space around you. If you're going for gentle, probably the most gentle variation of a supine spinal twist is a windshield wiper variation. So feet wide and just let your knees fall one direction. Whatever variation you are in, see if you can keep your heart open towards the sky, your shoulders open. Gaze up or over your opposite shoulder. Send your breath all the way down into your belly. And if you haven't already, switch sides, switch side. It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not the one sing the light home. And broken, hallelujah. Stay as long as you would like so that you feel even on both sides. Once you have finished your twist on both sides, back to center. Find any neutralizing movements you want to, and then work into a inversion, any inversion you'd like to take for about 5 to 10 breaths. So it can be something a little more restorative or something a little more challenging. And if an inversion is not what is calling to you, you can choose something else. As you are ready to come out of your inversion, friends, just find any finishing poses you would like to take. Maybe a happy baby. Maybe just giving your knees one last big squeeze. If you want to roll out your wrists or your ankles, so anything else your body is calling for. And then as you're ready to start to find your way into your final relaxation. At this point, you can let your breath be effortless. You can let your autonomic nervous system take over again. Just let your body breathe you. So as you melt into your Shavasana, I will share this little reading with you. This is by Corey Muscara. And it's just a reminder that you cannot give from an empty cup. We need to take care of ourselves first before we can take care of others. So he says, when fulfilled, we tend to radiate energy towards others. When empty, We tend to pull energy from others. If you want to be more selfless, fill yourself up and let it pour over. Sometimes it feels selfish to take care of ourselves, to choose ourselves, but really, it is selfless. When we take care of ourselves, then we have enough energy to give. And it feels so much more effortless to give. It just radiates from inside. So showing up to practice today, it's the way you are taking care of you, filling yourself up first. So acknowledge yourself for that. These last few moments, just feel all the energy inside of you. Feel what it feels like to be in your body, to connect, to just give yourself space, time, let it all flow through. These last few moments, Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Just begin to wiggle slowly through fingers, toes, or any other parts of your body. They're calling for a little bit of movement. And then as you're ready, roll to either side, fetal position. And take one last moment there, just curling into yourself. And use your arms to guide you up into seated meditation, facing towards the front of your mat, front of our space. So right back where we started. And sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and gather your hands to your heart. And close our practice together with one big collective Om. So I would love for you to join me. If you'd rather just listen, that's fine. Start by exhaling, emptying out, clear your throat if you need. And then breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here, letting me guide you. Namaste. Yay. Good job, everyone. You're amazing. I'll see you, I hope, next Tuesday, and have a great rest of your day.
I do. Going anywhere fun this weekend?
Am I going anywhere fun? Yeah, I'm taking Dora out. I'm gonna go to the ocean. I'm gonna visit John Osborne. I'm gonna go see with him. Yeah,
Go to the beach?
yeah, exactly. I haven't been to the Southern California beach for like years, so
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, you got it. What's that? You paid me on the day of? Thanks, Lily. It's okay.